Hello. Let's do a little discussion on part three, A Voyage to Laputa, about Balnibarbi, Lugnag, and Gllvr and Japan. Let's throw Japan in there. Um, um, yes, where going by the notes, Laputa has got a kind of a nasty meaning to it. Puta is whore in is it Italian? Spanish. And Swift seems to be there's a satirization here, at least from the note, saying that Laputa is kind of thought of as Hanoverian Britain and robbing Ireland. In that case, in that case, there's also apparently going to be Laputa also satirized as pure science and intellectuals. So the name may derive from the Latin puto, meaning think, reckon, or consider. Um, Hence, Laputa may mean the country of thinkers as well. So, whores are thinkers in there. There is an evil Dutchman amongst the pirates. The pirates who seem to be it's captained by a Japanese captain who is actually behaves much more honorably and spares Gulliver's life when the Dutchman basically wants to have him killed, and apparently is talking Christian that, because I don't think Christians were that popular in Japan at this point, very banned. But apparently the English and the Dutch were bitter while they were sort of allies in the Grand League, the in the Grand Alliance in 1701 against the war against France, but were bitter commercial rivals. Accounts of English-Dutch animosity are ubiquitous in the South Sea voyages literature that Swift drew upon. So I guess it's not surprising that you would have an evil Dutchman who is trying to have him killed. Finally, what they decide to do is they split up the crew of the little sloop that he's taken off from the main ship, which is getting provisioned in the places getting Division T something. Gets off, but gets caught in a storm, gets captured by pirates, and the pirates put Gulliver on a tiny little ship with only like 4 days provisions, but actually the captain doubles those provisions out of his own stores. And he goes through the various islands, ends up on the kind of the largest of the islands, but it's a desolate, barren place. He's going to die here. When a floating island comes by, which is the one of the titulars, Laputa. They lower down a chain, and they're going to go them up. They have them like there's all these kind of different galleries and balconies and stuff like that, and there's various people just kind of fishing over the sides of it. It's kind of like I get kind of a weird kind of like an Escher vibe from it. Actually, the other thing I get from this Laputa is Douglas Adams, because at one point in Douglas Adams, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books, Arthur Dent, they use the Heart of Gold transports them various places, and they get transported to the edge of this floating island, floating above this barren and desolate planet. And what has happened is that it's been a party that's been going on for generations. They after kind of doing raids and stuff like that, they decided, okay, we're going to make the party mobile and have the entire party, the building or whatever that it's in, just lift up, the complex that it's in, lift up and float around the planet, where they can then go down to the planet and conduct raids, thus decimating the whole population of the thing. It's the kind of taken to the extreme. So I guess that's maybe that would be going into the realm of Doug Adams calling back to Swift of this island that is potentially raiding down below to support their own kind of high lifestyle up above. So it's like, Douglas Adams, obviously a reader of Swift, I guess, or at least forced to read it in his schooling years, and now is like, oh hey, that's a good idea. I'll put that in my comedy science fiction book. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.